Hey, what's going on, guys? So today we're talking about why are the NBA final ratings the lowest they ever have been in the last 2 years. If you look at the ratings, there was obviously a huge dip after Michael Jordan retired, and it kind of plateaued for a little bit during the Kobe and Shaq era, and then it really dipped down when we were looking for the next dynasty, and there was somewhat of a resurgence when the Big Three happened and the Big Three superstar era happened. That was continuing on until last year. But this year's NBA Finals actually recorded the second worst rating in NBA Finals history. Right now, obviously the ratings are in the millions, right? So you know, if you compare this to the WNBA Finals, I'm sure this looks fine, right? Nothing is big or small, good or bad without comparison, right? But there's something else that's going on because the dip was there for the NBA. But why has there been a huge dip in the last 2 years? One of two things. First thing, doesn't count value. Last year didn't count. COVID, half of a season, you know, the bubble, 10 games. This year's NBA Finals, you know, Trae Young, Joel Embiid, Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Mike Conley, Donovan Mitchell, Jamal Murray, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard. And you could say the bubble as well as these injuries were both an effect of COVID. There's not going to be a shortened season, so there won't be as many injuries, so we'll know next year. Because the number two thing that the NBA did over the last few years, I don't really care if these players have political views. Donald Trump, who was the president at the time, said no one's going to watch the NBA Finals if they continue to be this political and lean this far left. And the NBA said we don't care if Donald Trump and the people that support him watch the NBA. Right? I'm paraphrasing, obviously, but that's what they said. Your parents always tell you when you're growing up, you can't dislike somebody because they disagree with you. Okay? People have different worlds, different perspectives. That doesn't mean that you have to dislike them just because. And the NBA didn't do that. The NBA said, you think differently than the way we think, and the way we think is the way we want to think, and that's how we're always going to think. So, bye. Even in the 1970s, when Dr. J was playing in a different league, when there wasn't a three-point line, they were in the double digits as far as ratings are concerned. Right now, here's the thing too, I want to mention this too before we close. There are some people saying that since it's better than last year, that means it's good. Once again, nothing is good or bad, big or small without comparison, right? And if this was evident throughout the entire NBA Finals, but I was waiting for it to conclude before I asked this question, why do you think the NBA Finals has dipped in ratings? Let me know in those comments down below. Do click that like button to show your support for the channel and subscribe for even more content. But most importantly of all, have a good day.